or what. So you folks watching that, and I'm going to end this broadcast, you go to the next one, we can do that 2-camera angle, and yeah, you got it. It's absolutely perfect. Okay, and still on the air and giving you a little bit of everything. Ah! There you go. And I thought that would be a little nifty for you. Now, was that nifty? Even Tim gives me a smile on his face and says, yeah, that was nifty. So, Colleen's got her Buckley, she got her engineering hat on. She's not in the nifty this morning. She's just waving the purple.
Designing a new logo.
She's waving the purple hat and designing something. There you go. And I thought that would be a little for something new. And there I got it. That's because I didn't press the button quick enough. You know, sometimes it. Now I pressed that button quick enough too. Boom. See, there's a lot of buttons here you gotta press. This is just not like, oh, slap happy, you know, we're gonna do this. This morning I got like so much to talk about. Okay. This 62% thing is really on my brain. Okay. It's because, I was right. You can't make something that's supposed to be fun a job, or nobody will want to do it. Number two, how about an informed electorate? Now there's a novel idea. Knowing what's going on in your town. An informed electorate. Geez, I don't know. Then you'll have a little less to complain about. All that, the word for the day, things coming up, all on the morning show, which, hey, I don't even got my cup of coffee. And you know whose fault that is? Tim. Because it's his first day, and I forgot to walk down to get my coffee before I did this. So I'm in a coffee-free mood. That means I'll talk a lot. But anyways, the train is on the tracks, and the morning show is straight ahead for you.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Dot did it did dot did it did it baby come home to me.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, and fries.
Big Polly's
is just right to watch the game. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
in Newcastle.
Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers. And we're back, just like that. Now it's time to go through the mailbag, and here you go. As we go through, and let's take a look at a couple things. Samantha Boger. Bogear. Sorry. Thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. Jerry de Sarah Latina, thank you for being part. Paris Tarish and Dawn Cade, always a pleasure. Tiffany Joe. And sometimes that's okay too, because I can tell the people that watch, sometimes I don't like to use the last name. Jeff Pinella, Christine Toscano Reader, and Reggie Riggins, Diane Brabowski, and Jeff. Good to see you again. You gave us a double shot. Mike Flora and Leonard Karowski from up on the Sheep Hill. How about that? Good to have you with us, Leonard, and always a pleasure to have you on NCTV 45. You know, I want to talk a second. Well, here you go. You did it again. 82% increase. I just thought I'd tell you that. Thanks for telling a friend and having a friend tell a friend about NCTV 45. Now, here's a question. And the question we have to ask ourselves. You know, we gave that little demonstration this morning, and about watching me walk through the town and then come on to our beautiful morning show set. Okay. Now, there's two things about that. Okay. Never more than in any other time in our history, the history of the country, have you, Americans, possess the ability to be knowledgeable about a subject. You've got a lot of news sources, whether they're fake news sources, real news sources. You have sources. And with that comes a responsibility. And the responsibility is this. If you walk down the street and complain, geez, there's something wrong here. I don't like this pothole. I don't like the way these taxes are. I don't like this referendum. Okay. Now, my question is, what have you done to become informed? Now, I talked with a good friend last night, and I'm not going to mention any names. Because as soon as you mention names, people could go, woulda, coulda, shoulda, this, that, and the other thing. You just ask yourself this question. How informed are you about what's going on in your community? Newcastle, Lawrence County. And I say Newcastle, Lawrence County, this is the county seat. Whether you like it You don't like it, doesn't matter. This is the county seat. So that means that people drive into the center of the county. There's only one place where the center, they drive to Mercer, that's where the county seat up in Mercer County, and it's not in the center. Think about that a while. Okay, as opposed to, okay, here, whereas that famous singer said it's hip to be square, we're almost square. And right in the middle is the county seat. Now, that being said, how many of you are informed? An informed electorate. Now, I don't always agree with things you might hear on the radio. But if you're informed, it's a part of media that helps you gain knowledge. You might not particularly like the paper. However, it's a part of media that helps you stay informed. It wasn't that long ago that we had covered some governmental functions. And what I noticed was the electorate, that's you folks, were not informing yourself on what was going on. Now, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I'm just throwing that out there as we move forward. And there's a lot of topics about home rule, the city, the county, transportation. I mean, the list is long. I could go on forever. But here's the thing. Two very important topics or thoughts to think about. Just because it happened before doesn't mean it'll happen again, so that, oh well, they shoot it down every time and I'm not going to try, doesn't really float with me. And the second thing, and this is even more important, is that as you go through and look, and hold on a second, because I want to make sure that this is scrolling. I guess it isn't. But okay, as you go through and think about these things, okay, by getting all those different points of journalistic view, you're able to come to a conclusion. And it may be a good conclusion. It might be a regular thing that you want to think about as you move forward and try and make Newcastle, Lawrence County a better place. I'm just going to stop there because I think that's the best thing to do, and we'll get you some more information. That's really kind of one of those things that I don't understand. Every once in a while, and I'll tell you what I was playing around with. The food and fun for those under 18. I wanted to make sure that that's out there for those kids that might not be able to get something to eat during this summer vacation, and we're slowly coming to an end as we approach, well, next week will be the middle of the month. How about that? Now, we had a great chat and demonstration with that. And that being said, I'm going to take it to a little sports. Congratulations going out to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They continue their torrid losing streak, winning only 3 games since the All-Star break. Well, let's check out the Cedar Sports Corner and see where they're going to wind up today. And then we'll be right back with a whole bunch more right after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And yeah, you're battling buckos. They were able to eke out another loss, 4-3, as they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Now, Cleveland, well, the Tribe got postponed due to rain. What's your Wednesday look like? Well, the Buccos continuing to play Milwaukee, so the Pirates of Milwaukee. And Cleveland will do a doubleheader with Texas up on the reservation. The Mets at home against Miami, Detroit at home against Chicago, and Toronto will visit Tampa Bay. Colorado will visit Houston. The A's will be at Chicago. Washington will be at San Francisco, while St. Louis visits the Dodgers. And your late game will feature Philadelphia at Arizona. That was the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Go to Cedars, get some great food, great beverages, and have a
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars.
Our family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Well, we're back, and in order to be informed, okay, and I was going to talk to you about the 62 thing, I haven't forgotten. you have to understand history. And on this day in history, the father of our country, General George Washington, this date in 1782, in Newburgh, New York, the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army creates the badge for military merit, a decoration consisting of a purple heart-shaped piece of silk etched in a narrow binding of silver with the word merit stitched across the face in silver. The badge was to be presented to soldiers for any singularly meritorious action permitted its wearing to pass guards and sentinels without challenge. The honoree's name and regiment were also inscribed in the Book of Merit. Washington's Purple Heart was awarded to only 3 known soldiers during the Revolutionary War: Elijah Churchill, William Brown, and Daniel Bassel Jr. The Book of Merit was lost and the decoration was largely forgotten until 1927, when General Charles P. Summerall of the U.S. Army Chief of Staff sent an unsuccessful draft bill to Congress to revive the Badge of Merit. In 1931, Summerall's successor, General Douglas MacArthur, took up the cause, hoping to reinstate the medal in time for the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. February 22, 1932, Washington's 200th birthday, the U.S. Department of Army announced the creation of the Order of the Purple Heart. In addition to the aspects of Washington's original design, the new Purple Heart also displays a bust of Washington and his coat of arms. The Order of the Purple Heart, the oldest military decoration for military merit, is awarded to members of the U.S. Armed Forces who have been killed or wounded in action against an enemy. It is also awarded to soldiers who have suffered maltreatment as prisoners of war. So, the Purple Heart. Now, think about it. Okay. Do you think those who sacrificed so much wanted to be an informed electorate? Or did they march blindly in, not knowing what was going on? The word of the day, ransack. To look through thoroughly in often a rough way. To search through and steal from a forceful and damaging way, plunder. So, if you ransack something, you make a heck of a mess. And if you use your words not wisely, and you ransack through the facts, then you may be damaging something that is truly good. So remember that as the word of the day. And today is August 7th. Yes, National Lighthouse Day. Also, Regatta Day. So take off, enjoy. Maybe you want to get out to Lake Arthur. Maybe you want to just enjoy the day. Not too many of these summer days left. When you think that in 2 weeks kids will be back in school, some start on the 26th, some start a little bit earlier. really think we should start on the Wednesday after Labor Day and cut all the nonsense days off. Go back to when teachers were teachers and students were students, and you went through and you had summer vacation with your parents, and you had a chance to get to know family. Now, why is that so important? Because that takes me right to the number 62. It was reported yesterday that 62%, yes, all the sports out there, whether it's swimming, tennis, golf, football, basketball, baseball, as a whole, they're down 62%. The reason they're down 62% isn't the phones, isn't the computers, isn't the tablets. Maybe, as we used to have a saying in my family, there was an uncle, he said, there's doing it and overdoing it. And with this all year round stuff, you don't get the chance to have a well-rounded person. And that could keep that person from being informed. Even if he's a kid. And I don't know if you know, but on C-SPAN, a couple high school kids won an award from C-SPAN. And do you know why? They talked about government and an informed electorate. Great for those kids. Now, it's time to check out Lawrence County 45 weather. And 72, we picked up 4 degrees from the time we did News Watch. 82% humidity and variable wind. Let's take a look at, and you know, I want to show you, because I can, local radar. Now you can see a little watch box forming right off the lake in Cleveland. And also one forming right off Erie. So could be anticipating some rain. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and take a look. We'll be right back.
Thank you to Tuscany Square Restaurant, Wilmington and Mitchell Roads, for providing funding for this program.
Once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. After last night's low of 68, with that rain, how is your Wednesday looking? Well, local radar still shows images of that rain, and that's going to continue through the day as you probably going to need the bumper shoot. Now, when you look at the national map, you see some cloud cover out to the west, and that's what's going to give you that humidity and that chance for showers today. And let's get to the forecast. Well, showers, thunderstorms between 1 and 5, cloudy, high of 80. Chance of rain, 60%. Tonight's overnight low, 62, and we'll start to dry out. Thursday, Mostly cloudy, showers, thunderstorms, 70%. And just gotta hang in there. Mostly cloudy Thursday night with a low of 60. Now you get to the good stuff. Your Friday, sunshine and 78. Friday night, mostly clear, 56. Saturday, sunny, 78. Saturday night, partly cloudy, 56. Sunday, mostly sunny and 81. Sunday night, partly cloudy and 61. I told you, good stuff. Monday, sunny, 83. Monday night, partly cloudy, 62. Tuesday, sunshine and 82. Gotta make through the next 2 days of that rain.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6911. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
Well, we're back, and it's time for those helpful hints. Did you ever lose something? You don't know where you placed it. Here's a helpful hint that will, you bet your bippy, you'll find it. Like losing the remote. Now, I lose the remote because my wife takes it off me all the time. But if you put reflective tape on it, then even if it goes down in the seat covers, the cushions on the couch, you'll still be able to find it. Now, if you want to be able to keep a hold of your remote, don't tell your wife I said this. Take the batteries out when you're watching your favorite thing. Put them in your pocket. And when she goes, oh, this doesn't work, say, oh, let me see. Maybe the batteries need replaced. And then you get a few more extra minutes of your favorite show. Maybe you're watching baseball or cooking a casserole, who knows? Because with this little handy dandy remote, you can watch us anytime on your time, right on your television set. So don't be afraid about doing that. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. Now, after you fixed her remote, okay, here's what you do. Don't underestimate this saying. Say to her, I'd marry you all over again. And when you say that, she'll be happy, happy. Then you can take her on the ice cream trail. Tuscany, Tanner's, the gelateria. Have you had any gelata yet? If you haven't, you're missing out. And Ferrone Brothers, and they are tremendous. You can go down there and get Hershey's ice cream with all that great topping, and it is great. It's like my little hideaway. I enjoy doing it all the time. So, just a little tidbit of information for you. Let's stop and hear from these great sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food, and on the south side on Mill Street, Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and just like that, the morning show has slipped away from us. And, you know, it always happens. Our time is so quick. But let's see. We talked about an informed electorate. Family matters. Don't let that 62% slip away. And the Purple Heart. First, coming at you by the Commander-in-Chief, the father of the country, George Washington. And you know, a lot of times people don't really understand that, but it's something that needs to be said. Now it's time for me to say what I always tell you. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And by all means, when they say, I don't watch a lot of television, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45 in Newcastle, Lawrence County. And now it's time for that song of the day, and in honor of my walk around the city, this one's going to be Petula Clark, Downtown. I understand it wasn't yesterday playing as well as I would have hoped, but I'll make sure it's on there today. Now, by all means, get that second glass of iced tea, lemonade, coffee, whatever it is, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.